going to be Guntersville's. Actually, I thought Lawson touched it, but I guess Nicholson was the last to touch it. So Arab will have the first possession of the basketball game.
Arab with it. Patrick Taylor, free throw line, jump shot, drills it for two, and Arab quickly on top 2-0. Here come the Wildcats. Arab, no pressure. They'll pick him up at half court as Trevor Diamond walks it up. Diamond dribbling around the top, looks inside for somebody. Now he finds left side Miller. Arab coming up man-to-man, going to try to force him to go inside if possible. Diamond down low, Nicholson with Lawson on him. Feeds Hundley in the lane for two, no good. Rebound Arab. Michael Lawson the rebound to Sequin, to Taylor. Taylor driving baseline, lays it in for two, and Taylor coming up with 4 quick points.
Patrick Taylor that time got a step on Trevor Diamond, used that to speed, and that step to get by Diamond went all the way to the bucket for the layup. It's 4-0 quickly for Arab.
Trevor Diamond has it at the top, Diamond to Miller. Miller dribbles back out to the top of the circle. Taylor guarding him, Miller over to Yost. Left side Diamond. Diamond to the lane, pulls up, fakes, goes to Yost in the corner, open for a tray. It's good. Josh Yost with a three-pointer.
And that was a great move that time. Trevor Diamond drew the defense in the interior, kicked it out to Yost for the first tray.
Lawson makes his move inside. The big man's shot is short, no good. It's knocked out of bounds on the rebound by Guntersville.
Well, I tell you, Chris Nicholson's going to have a tough job tonight on the inside. He's giving up probably 4 or 5, maybe even 6 inches inside to Michael Lawson.
If I'm Arab, that's where I go each time down until they can stop it. And they are coming up playing a zone. Lawson tries to back his way in. Double team can't. Goes outside to Sequin for 3. It's no good. Rebound. Guntersville. 3 players around the ball, and they pull it down.
And Trent Hundley went way up that time as he had to out-jump Michael Lawson for that rebound.
4-3. Arab leads. Guntersville with it. Miller on the wing. Miller to Nicholson. Nicholson will hand to Diamond. Diamond into the lane, driving, pulls it up, shot no good, and a whistle on the floor, I do believe.
Trevor Diamond going to the bucket that time, and he took the bump, I believe, from Brandon Tidmore, and Tidmore is going to have the first personal foul of the game.
Diamond inbounded underneath. Better hurry. Does not get the ball in time. They turn it over to Arab. Well, those kill you right under your own basket. Can't inbound the ball, and you turn it over.
I saw the official point the other direction, Barry.
He did.
Confused just a second there, but that was not a very good inbounds play that time for Guntersville. Not anybody really moving to get open.
Michael Lawson feeds it to Taylor. Taylor in the lane, back outside, left side to Campbell. Campbell back out to the top to Taylor. Taylor right side, Tidmore. Tidmore down low. Lawson tries to back his way in, has it slapped loose. Taken away by Guntersville. Trent Hundley leads the pack down the floor. He'll slow it down. Diamond, left side, Yost. As he tries to drive the baseline, he runs into Campbell, and Campbell is called for the foul.
Campbell thought he was going to put up the shot, Barry, and left his feet, and then Josh Yost was going to make a move down the baseline, and Campbell just jumped into it.
Yeah, they'll try it again. This time inbound pass to Hundley near half court. Arab playing zone this time. They'll give it to Diamond. Diamond right side, Miller. Miller on the wing, yet to take a shot. Diamond into the lane. Has the ball knocked loose, but he's also going to be fouled. Foul is on Arab.
Diamond able to split the defense right there at the free throw line of Taylor and Sequin, and Sequin's going to reach in and commit the foul. That's already 3 team fouls on Arab here in the first 3.5 minutes.
Hundley right side to Miller. Miller back to Hundley. Hundley at the free throw line, hits Yost in the corner. Yost tries to drive, can't. Ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by Sequin for Arab, and Guntersville will keep it at half court. 5:10 to go in the quarter. 4-3, Arab leads. Guntersville basketball. Josh Yost brings it across to Diamond. Arab staying in their zone, looks like. Nope, I think they're back man-to-man, and they are man-to-man again. Switching defenses back and forth. Miller has it on the wing, looks for Hundley, breaking through, can't shake the defender. Outside to Nicholson, to Miller. Miller gives to Diamond. Diamond driving. Good move in the lane for 2. No good. Rebound's going to be kicked out of bounds off of Guntersville.
Trevor Diamond made a great move inside, able to float it up over big Michael Lawson, and then on the miss, Chris Nicholson had position but just couldn't control it, loses the ball out of bounds.
4:45 remaining in the quarter. Darius Steger checks in for Guntersville. Diamond goes out. Here come the Knights. They've yet to make a substitution. Starting 5 still out there. Guntersville Looks like they're going to be in zone this time down. Left side, moving Taylor. Taylor on the wing. Goes inside Lawson. Powers his way in for two, but there's a whistle.
It's going to be on the floor. I believe that'll go against Chris Nicholson, Barry, as he's trying to deny the paint from Michael Lawson, but Lawson being very, very physical down there, and it was a push on Nicholson.
4.5 to go in the first quarter. Inbound pass, Tidmore on the baseline. Tidmore to Sequin. Turnaround jumper. Nice shot, Sequin for two.
That floater, I thought he was too far outside to put up that shot. He got just enough to get it over the iron, and Blake Sequin has his first bucket of the night.
A-Rab by 3. Miller on the wing to the top to Steger. Steger looks over this man-to-man defense. Right side, Nicholson. Brings the big man Lawson out with him. To the top, Miller. Miller, free throw line, kicks it to Yost on the wing for 3. Good. Yost has hit 2 3-pointers.
Josh Yost, 2 threes here in the first quarter. He has all 6 Guntersville points.
Taylor down the floor on the wing. Hundley guarding him to Sequin. Left side, Campbell. Campbell to the top. Lawson comes out. Lawson, he'll hand it to Sequin on the right wing. Sequin driving, tries to cut into the lane, can't do it. Hundley all over him. Out to Tidmore. Tidmore left side to the top now, Campbell. Campbell to Lawson. Guntersville staying in the man-to-man. Taylor, left side, Campbell. Over to Tidmore. A-Rab's kind of offense, being very patient. Sequin breaking to the basket, the ball is knocked loose, and then a foul is going to be called on Sequin.
Sequin tried to go back door. The pass from Campbell was deflected. Guntersville comes up with the steal, and then Sequin's going to commit his second personal foul as Trent Hundley was moving up the floor. And checking into the game for A-Rab now is Andrew Fortner, who had a big game here last night. And also, I believe Zach Lynchberry is in the game for the first time off of the A-Rab bench.
Right, A-Rab does go to the bench now. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. 6-6, Guntersville with it. Darius Steger dribbles up. Fortner picks him up at the top. Hundley on the side has it knocked out of his hands by Matt Campbell. Out of bounds, A-Rab. As Steger checks out, Diamond comes in.
Trevor Diamond, just a minute or so on the bench, probably get some instruction from Coach Ronnie Stapler.
Trevor Diamond at the top, backs it up near half court. Diamond looks for somebody, holding it now, finds Hundley at half court. Guntersville also spreading the floor. Very low scoring first quarter. Diamond in trouble, double team, gets rid of it to Hundley. Hundley dribbles to the top. Now he'll drive. Hundley kicks it into the corner. Yost. Yost on the wing, pull up, jump shot, got it. He has all 8 points for Guntersville.
Josh Yost brought his eye tonight. He's on fire, dead eye tonight for Josh Yost. He has 3 buckets tonight, 2 3-pointers, and that's his first 2 of the evening.
Guntersville leads by 2. 2:25 to go in the quarter. At the top, Patrick Taylor has it. Taylor, left side, Fortner. Fortner over to Lynch. Lynch, right side, Campbell. They've spread the floor. Michael Lawson comes out. Trying to make some backdoor cuts, get the easy basket if possible. Left side, Taylor. Taylor to Fortner, trying to drop baseline, can't. He's fouled. I think Diamond got him on the arm.
It will be a foul on Trevor Diamond there in the corner, trying to reach in to knock it away. That's going to be the second team foul on the Guntersville Wildcats. The first on Trevor Diamond. And Coranda Staten, a little bigger young man in the game now to guard Michael Lawson for Coach Stabler.
2 minutes to go in the quarter. Inbound pass, Taylor takes it. Taylor, Hundley guarding him. Looks left side. They find Lynch. Lawson. This is what A-Rab wants. Spread the floor. Keep it a low-scoring ball game. You don't want to run with the Guntersville. The lower the score, the better chance they have of winning, I think. 1:40 remaining in the quarter. And only 14 points between the two teams. Haven't missed that many shots, just haven't taken that many shots. There's one outside Taylor, no good, off the rim, rebound, and a foul.
Lawson's going to come over the bag. Guntersville had him screened off as Coranda Staten and also Trent Hundley there, and he comes over the back to commit his first personal foul. But Barry, he only played like 2 minutes last night before he picked up his second, so that's got to please Coach Harp for him to play most of this first quarter before picking up that first personal.
He checks out. Lloyd Dindy checks in. The 6'3" junior comes in. Also for Guntersville, Chaz Rogers in the game for the first time. As Miller checked up, Miller did not check out. He's in the game. They tried to go inside to Rogers, off his hands, out of bounds.
I don't know if Chaz was ready for that pass, as making a good move into the paint. was Josh Yost, and Yost didn't want to pull up the shot, tried to hit his teammate, and Rogers, not expecting it, loses it out of bounds.
Hunter Black also in the game for Arab. A minute 12 to go, first quarter. It's 8-6. Guntersville on top. Right side, Fortner. Fortner on the wing to the top, Taylor. Taylor dribbles right side down to the baseline, almost slips. Goes inside Dindy, back outside Fortner. Over to Taylor. Taylor, he'll hand it out to Lynch. Lynch, bounce pass inside, Lawson. No, excuse me, Dindy. He'll hand it inside to Lynch for two. In and out, no good, but there's a foul.
I believe it'll go on Corenda Staten, as taking the short jumper that time was Zach Lynch, and Lynch will go to the free throw line and shoot a couple for the Arab Knights, and that's the first on Corenda Staten. It's the third on the Guntersville Wildcats here in the first quarter.
50 seconds remaining, and the free throw is good. It's a 1-point game. Hundley back in the game for Guntersville. Yost will go out for a moment. Fortner goes out for Arab, and Matt Campbell back in.
And when Yost went to the bench, Barry, so did all the first quarter points.
Sure did.
He's the only player to score for Guntersville. He has all 8 of the Wildcat points.
Free throw no good, bounces way out. Arab gets it. Lynch will chase it down. Lynch to Taylor. They could easily hold for the final shot. They've been using a lot of clock each time down. Lynch driving right side baseline, thought about shooting it. Nope. Out to Dindy, now out to Taylor at the top of the circle. We're down to 30 seconds. Down low, Dindy turns around, shot no good. Rebound, Hundley has it for Guntersville. Hundley down the floor in a hurry, hits Miller. Miller breaking to the basket, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Staten for two, it's good, and he's fouled.
Good hustle that time, Corenda Staten. He doesn't play a lot of minutes for Guntersville, but he's played some effective minutes here in the first quarter for Ronnie Stabler, as off the Heath Miller miss off the layup, Staten puts it back up and in, and he can complete the three-point play.
Free throw is no good. Rebound, Hundley will chase it down. Guntersville will get it again. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Guntersville leads by 3. Trevor Diamond holding it at the half-court line. 10 seconds, 9, 8, now he'll move. He'll pass to Rogers, to Hundley. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2. Hundley gives to Staten. Staten in the lane for two. Goes in. It's good. It will count. And the quarter is over. Let's take a timeout. The first quarter is over. Guntersville leads Arab 12-7. You're listening to the Mercer County Basketball Tournament on WAVU.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunner.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
One quarter, Guntersville leads this one 12-7. What about Corenda Staten off the Guntersville bench? with 4 points, hitting that one at the buzzer to give the Guntersville their biggest lead of the evening of 5, and the Wildcats have the first possession of the second quarter.
That was a big basket by Staten. Guntersville has the ball first. Nicholson on the wing, pass to Yost. Yost back around. Steger back in the game. Steger to Yost. Yost had a big first quarter for the Wildcats. At one point, he had all the Guntersville points. Guntersville also being very patient in the game. Both teams just slowing it down, working the ball around. Chaz Rogers tried to drive. He's cut off. Back out to the top to Hundley. Big man Hundley yet to score. Hundley over to Nicholson. Left side, Hundley again with it on the wing. He'll drive, kicks it back out, and there's nobody home. He throws it away into the crowd.
He tried to penetrate. He was cut off, Barry, and Chaz Rogers looked like he was going to follow him, and he just threw it where Rogers was, and there's nobody there, and it bounces into the first row here at Wallace Plunkett Gymnasium.
5-point Wildcat lead, and the amazing part is Hundley and Miller have yet to even score. Two of their top scorers. Arab with it. Left side to Taylor on the side. Taylor to Black. Black looks left side, finds Taylor. Arab again spreading the floor. Taylor at the top. Taylor looks left side, Hunter Black with it. 6:44 to go in the half. Lawson, free throw line jumper, knocks it in for 2. The big guy comes out and hits the jumper.
Michael Lawson, his first 2, not underneath the bucket, Barry, but from the free throw line as he was wide open there. No one from Guntersville stepped out on him, and he made him pay that time.
Cut it to 3. Steger, good feed inside. Nicholson for 2. Beat his man baseline, took the pass and laid it in.
Give the assist to Darius Steger. Great interior pass that time to Nicholson. Chris has his first 2.
6:15 to go in the half. Guntersville leads by 5. Hunter Black with it, gives to Campbell. Taylor. Taylor moves to the wing. He'll hand to Tidmore. Tidmore back in. He'll pass it to Campbell. Running a little weave around the top. Handing it off to Taylor now. Guntersville coming out, challenging them. Right side, Tidmore. Nice defense that time by Hundley, forcing the turnover. Arab throws it away.
Michael Lawson had the position that time. Just a bad pass by Brandon Tidmore. Tried to force it down in there, made a bad pass, and now Guntersville will have the basketball. They lead this one by 5. The biggest lead of the game has been 5, and they continue to lead by 5 here in the first half.
5:45 to go in the half. Guntersville walks it up. 5-point game. Hundley with it. Hundley right side to Steger. Steger into the lane, back to Hundley in the corner. Thought about it, now he'll drive. Hundley pulls up in the lane for 2, bouncing off the iron, falls through. Bounced about 3 times and finally went in.
I would say the iron was kind that time to Mr. Hundley, as he got that one, bounced about 4 times on the rim.
Oh, going inside off the rim for 2, it rolls in, and there's a foul.
Michael Lawson getting his second bucket of the second quarter again, quickly down the floor as Arab Barry pushed that one up the floor quickly. Good position by Lawson to get the bucket and the foul, and he'll be at the line.
Missing the free throw, chasing it down Guntersville. It's a 5-point Wildcat lead. 5:15 remaining in the half. Yost, left side Miller. Miller, baseline all the way under, lays it up and in for 2. No, it comes out, but he is fouled.
Will that go against Michael Lawson or Hunter Black? Let's see what the official is going to rule here. It looks like it'll be on Lawson. Now that'll be 2 as Heath Miller did a great job beating Hunter Black to the baseline, wrapped up and under the bucket. He missed a shot but was fouled by Lawson and hits his first free throw, and looks like Sean Ramsey in for the first time tonight.
He checks in, Nicholson checks out. Lawson will go out, and Lloyd Dindy back in for Arab. So Lawson may stay out of the game for a little while with 5:12 to go in the half. Free throw no good. Rebound Arab at 17-11. Wildcats by 6. Taylor brings it down, left side to Black, and he's going to be called for traveling.
Hunter Black walking with the basketball. A skip pass over the Guntersville man-to-man defense that time. Black was open. Tried to make a move and move that pivot foot, and he's going to take a seat on the bench as Blake Sequin back in the game now for Arab.
Here come the Wildcats. Trent Hundley on the wing. To the top to Ramsey. Ramsey to Miller. To the top, Yost. Open, fires a 3. Good. I don't believe he's missed a 3 tonight.
I don't think he's missed a shot tonight, Barry. He has 4 buckets, 3 3-pointers, a 2-point bucket. Josh Yost with 11.
4:35 remaining in the half. Taylor looks right side, finds Sequin. Back to Taylor at the top. Sequin on the wing. Sequin driving, feeds it inside. Dindy off his ankle, picks it up, hands to Lynch. Baseline jumper, good shot. Zach Lynch with 2.
Nice shot, Zach Lynch. Good touch there from about 12 feet.
20-13, Guntersville by 7. Hundley has it on the side, gives it to Ramsey. Ramsey to the top, Miller. Miller driving into the lane. Miller all the way in, has it knocked out of his hands. Good defense. Dindy at the last moment got over there and slapped the ball away. If not for Dindy, he had the easy layup. 4 minutes to go in the half. At the top, Diamond. Trevor Diamond dribbles around, looks over the zone. Left side to Yost. Yost back to Diamond. Diamond to Yost again. He spots up for 3. Yost with another one. Amazing.
Well, he's deadly tonight, isn't he, Barry? 4 trays, Josh Yost. He's lighting it up. It's Snead State tonight.
There's a timeout. Let's take a timeout. 3:50 remaining in the half. It's a 10-point Wildcat lead. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on WAVU.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
The story in the first half is Josh Yost, the young man, hadn't missed a shot tonight. He's hit 4 trays and a 2-point bucket. He has 14 on the night, and Guntersville has their biggest lead of the evening at 10 at 23-13.
Arab trying to find a solution. They got to get something going on offense themselves. Sequin, we've yet to see Sequin really take an outside shot like we know he can. They've been holding him down. Sequin in the corner to Taylor. Taylor back around left side, Lynch. Lynch to Sequin. Hundley's all over him. He's shutting him down. Sequin needs help. Finally gets a pass away to Campbell. Campbell, left side pass. Sequin. Sequin tried to drive Hundley too quick for him. He cut him off. He gives to Taylor. Right side, Campbell. Campbell pass inside Dindy. Good move. Misses the shot, though. Rebound by the Wildcats. Trevor Diamond will bring it up. Diamond to Yost. Yost back to Diamond. Arab back to playing man-to-man now. The Wildcats want a timeout. Let's take a timeout, too, with 3:01 to go in the half. Guntersville by 10. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on WAVU. One commercial, Beecher.
Coach Ronnie Stabler of the Guntersville Wildcats getting that timeout as he sets a play now for his Wildcats. They have a 10-point lead with 3 minutes to go here in the first half. as Josh Yost has had a big night so far. 14 points for the Wildcats.
Here come the Wildcats. They're going to spread the floor like I thought they might and see if they can burn a little bit of clock. Yost, they've gone back to zone. So keep an eye on Yost as well as Miller. Yost quickly doubled, needs some help, gets rid of it to Hundley. Hundley will drive into the lane. Bounce pass, but before he passes, he's called for traveling.
He probably should have taken the shot, Barry, as Guntersville really, or rather Arab really overplaying the ball that time, trying to trap. As he got it into the lane, and Trent Hundley just walked with the basketball, turned it over.
Sequin with it. Sequin will hand to Taylor. Back to Sequin. Guntersville staying in the man-to-man. 2.5 to go in the first half. Michael Lawson holds it. Lawson, left side. Campbell. To the top, stolen. Hundley knocks it away. Hundley breaks away. Will lay it up. He is fouled. He misses the dunk. Grabbing him by the arm was Campbell, I believe.
And that's why he missed the dunk, because Campbell reached in and grabbed him. And, of course, good foul that time to keep him from making the layup or the dunk. And Hundley will go to the line, and he'll shoot 2 tonight. Trent Hundley on the evening with 2 points for the Wildcats.
Well, it was Taylor, actually. They give it to Taylor. It was Taylor instead of Campbell that got him by the arm. Just lucky Hundley wasn't hurt. He was going up to slam it, holding it with the right hand. Taylor grabbed his left arm. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, it's on the floor. Still loose, jump ball. And possession arrow will give it to the Arabian Knights.
Good hustle there. Blake Sequin on the floor along with Michael Lawson and Heath Miller. And the officials want a towel out there to wipe up some of the perspiration as 3 young men were scrambling for that basketball. The possession arrow will be in favor of the Arab Knights. Arab trails this one, Barry, 23, or make that 24-13 now. Arab only 7 points in the first quarter. They've only scored 6 here in the second quarter with 2:15 to go in the first half.
And it's been a little while since they have scored. Now they're ready. 2:15 remaining in the half. Need to make a little run here before the half. Cut it under double digits if possible. Sequin, he brings it up. Been very quiet tonight. He only has 2 points. Has yet to take one from 3-point range. Left side, Taylor. Back around to Sequin. Guntersville staying in their man-to-man defense. Passing it around. Sequin at the top. A little too far outside. He thought about it. Right side to Taylor. Taylor, bounce pass inside, stolen. Good defense, Guntersville. Diamond with the steal, and he is fouled, I believe. Taylor called for the reach.
Great anticipation that time by Trevor Diamond, knowing that Arab wanted to go down low to Big Michael Lawson. Trevor Diamond anticipated, helped out Sean Ramsey that time, came around, picked up the steal, and then was fouled as he headed up the floor by Taylor, and it will send Trevor Diamond to the free throw line.
Misses, rebound Arab. Lynch the rebound. 1:42 to go in the half as Blake Sequin brings it up. Sequin across half court with it. Sequin, look at right side, finds Taylor. Taylor on the wing. Taylor to the top, Lynch. Lynch inside, Lawson, the big man, misses with the one hand. Rebound, back up, misses. Lynch with a miss. Taylor make it Lawson, the rebound, back up, and there's a whistle.
And Arab crashing the offensive glass that time. Michael Lawson, along with Matt Campbell, getting a couple of opportunities, and finally the foul inside will send Lawson to the free throw line, and Sean Ramsey is going to get his first personal.
Free throw is no good. 1:21 to go in the half. Arab cannot cut into the lead on that one. Still down by 11. Second free throw, makes 1 out of 2.
Lawson now with 5 points. He's the leading scorer for the Knights.
Miller across half court. Miller to Diamond. Diamond at half court. Diamond looks left side, finds Yost. Back to Trevor Diamond. Diamond dribbles around, looks left side. Yost again, spots up for a 3. Misses that one. Rebound Hundley. Hundley, bounce pass between the legs of Ramsey. Picks it up, and he's called for traveling.
Trent Hundley went way up to get that rebound, and then he passed it to Sean Ramsey, and that ball went right between his legs, and they're going to call Ramsey for the walk. But Josh Yost missing his first shot of the evening He was up to that point 4 for 4 on trays and 1 for 1 with a 2-point basket.
50 seconds to go in the half. Arab with it. Matt Campbell gives it to Fortner. He's back in the game. Andrew Fortner needs help, finds Lawson. Lawson too far outside for the big man. He'll hand it to Campbell. Campbell looks right side. Fortner and a foul. It's going to be on Diamond. He had him by the arm as he tried to move on the right side.
That's only 16 fouls against Guntersville, so Arab will have the ball out of bounds with 33.3. And looks like Darius Steger will check back in the game as that's the second personal foul on Trevor Diamond.
Inbound pass, Lawson. Lawson on the baseline, no shot there. Kicks it out to Sequin. Sequin driving at another foul on Guntersville. This one will be on Trent Hundley.
And that will send Arab to the free throw line as Hundley body checking against Blake Sequin, and Sequin tried to make a move from the right wing down into the lane, and he was pushed there. And checking into the game will be Lloyd Dindy, as they don't want Michael Lawson to pick up a cheap foul here at the end of the first half.
With only 26 seconds to go. 10-point game, Guntersville leads. Arab at the line. Sequin makes the first one, 9-point game. As Corandus Staten checks back in. He had a good couple of minutes before the end of the first quarter. He has 4 points. Second free throw, Sequin made them both. They cut it to 8, 24-16. The Wildcats will hold for the final shot of the half. Full court pressure. Yost to Steger. Now they get it across. Hundley has it, 13-12. Bounce pass to Staten for 2, no good. But the big man is fouled and he will shoot 2.
Good job that time. They finally got in the middle to Trent Hundley. When they got it there, Barry, they had a 3-on-2 break against the zone pressure of the Knights, and then Corandus Staten couldn't convert on the layup, but was fouled, and he'll go to the line as Dindy commits his first personal, and Staten will shoot 2.
Staten makes the first one. 12.3 to go in the half. 25-16 Guntersville. Second free throw, that one's a miss. Rebound, Staten gets it back. Turns around, shot, no good. Arab the rebound, 7 seconds, 6. They've got to push up the floor in a hurry. Sequin across half court, 3-2 on the wing, fires a 3, not even close, and the half is over. Let's take a timeout after one half of play. Guntersville leads Arab 25-16. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on WAVU.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and it's available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Once again, your play-by-play. Here's Barry Galloway.
They're still trying to clear the floor, getting some of those photographers off from the naming of the all-county team for football. We're ready to go now. Trevor Diamond brings it across half court. Diamond left side to Yost. What a huge first half that young man had. Really helped carry this Wildcat team to the 9-point lead. Diamond driving. Kicks it right side. Miller open for three. No good. Rims out. Rebound A-Round.
Boy, he had a good look that time as Diamond went deep down inside, and Miller had spotted up from the right corner. He was all alone but couldn't knock it down.
Come the Knights. They really can't afford to be as slow pace as they were in the first half. They got to make up some ground. They trail by 9. Sequin has it on the wing. Bounce pass inside. Lawson. Great pass. Lawson beat his man to the basket and laid it in.
Great pick and roll action that time by the Knights. They worked it to perfection, and Michael Lawson has the first bucket of the second half.
They cut it to 7. Trevor Diamond brings it up. Sequin guarding him. A-Rab coming up playing man-to-man. Hundley into the lane. Kicks it right side. Miller. Miller pulls up on the wing for 2. Too hard. Air ball picked up by A-Rab.
That was about a 15-foot shot that he shot about 17 feet that time.
A-Rab brings it down. They've cut it to 7. See if they can cut into it again. Matt Campbell. Make that Lynch. Lynch at the top. Lynch now to Taylor. Guntersville playing the man-to-man. Let's see if they try to go inside to Lawson now with a man-to-man defense. Nope, Lawson comes way outside, holding it at 3-point range now. Right side, Taylor. Taylor driving, double team. Tried to go inside to Lawson, had it slapped away. Miller with the steal. Miller takes it down the floor, goes up, lays it in for 2.
Heath Miller, a great move that time to go all the way to the basket to attack it. He laid it up and in. That's the first 2 in the second half for Guntersville. Heath Miller on the night for the Wildcats with 3 points.
Guntersville back up by 9. Lawson, good move around Nicholson. Will lay it up and in. It's not going to count. He was fouled on the floor. But the big man showed a great move that time going around Nicholson. Sean Ramsey checks in for the Wildcats. Nicholson goes out with his 3rd foul. Inbound pass. Lawson takes it. He'll give it now to Lynch. Lynch, bounce pass inside. Taylor will save it to Sequin. Sequin driving in the lane off the glass too hard. Rebound Guntersville. Here come the Wildcats. Yost leading the pack. He'll slow it up. Yost to Diamond. Yeah, Diamond near half court. Slowing it down. 5:51 to go in the quarter. Trent Hundley driving baseline. Feeds it inside. Ramsey goes up. No good. A whistle. And he got away with the travel too.
Hundley kind of got a no man's land, Barry, as he took the basketball down the baseline, jumped in the air. I thought he was going to shoot the ball. Then he tried to dish it off to Sean Ramsey. And as you say, Ramsey may have got away with a walk, but the foul was committed down inside by Zach Lynch, and Sean Ramsey will go to the free throw line, shooting 2 for Guntersville.
Free throw is good. 5:46 remaining, 3rd quarter. Guntersville now leads by 10. Second free throw is good. And A-Rab, I believe, wants a timeout. Let's see. Yes, they do. Let's take a timeout with them. 5:46 to go in the quarter. Guntersville now leads by 11. You're listening to Marshall County Basketball Tournament on WAVU.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this community channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Guntersville has their biggest lead of the evening, 11 points. They lead 29-18. Coach Bob Harp used that 30-second timeout to give his team some instructions. And now we're back to the action as Sequin will bring it across half court.
Sequin looks left side. Taylor, he's covered, goes right side to Campbell. Campbell on the wing to Lawson. Lawson at the free throw line, not going to shoot it. Hits Sequin on the side. He'll fake, go up, free throw line for two. Sequin puts it in for two.
Blake Sequin now, that's his third bucket of the evening. He has 6.
Wildcats bring it down. Trevor Diamond with it. Diamond at half court, needs help, gets rid of it, almost lost it. Ramsey will save it. Ramsey to Hundley. Hundley gives it back to Diamond. 5:09 to go in the quarter. Diamond will drive to the wing. Bounce pass inside, knocked away, but a foul will be called on Zach Lynch, and very close to getting teed up as he slammed the ball to the floor.
Lynch reaching in, trying to come up with a steal on Hundley that time. Did get Trent on the arm, and that's his second personal foul.
Inbound pass. Miller to Hundley at the top. Against the zone, he'll give it to Diamond. Diamond over to Yost. See if they can free Yost up for a three-point try. Miller on the wing. Diamond trying to drive. Can't. Goes back to Miller for three. Miller, no good. No good. Tipped. Rebound. Lawson. Lawson out to Lynch. To Taylor. Taylor across half court. Hits Lynch. Pulls up for three at the free throw line. Got it. Zach Lynch with that old two.
Just stepped inside the line and the three-point line and hit that one from about the free throw line. Zach Lynch getting his first bucket of the evening.
They cut it to 7 once again. 4:21 remaining in the quarter. Diamond, left side, Yost. Yost, right side, Diamond. Back to Yost. Over to Miller. Miller to Diamond. Arab staying in the zone. And a whistle. It's going to be a foul, I believe, on Sequin.
Looks like they're going to call a reach on Blake Sequin that time as he was guarding very closely Trevor Diamond. That's going to be the third team foul against Arab here in the second half.
4:09 to go in the third. Guntersville slowing it down. Right side to Hundley. Hundley on the wing. Lynch guarding him. Arab now going back to man. Switching back and forth from zone to man. Diamond feeds it inside. Ramsey fakes. No shot there. Maybe got away with the travel again. Miller, baseline, back out to Diamond. He'll drive again, and a whistle reaching in. It's going to be on Arab.
Is this going to be on Sequin again? And if it is, it's going to be his fourth personal foul, Barry. So 2 quick fouls here on Blake Sequin and this on this defensive possession.
That hurts. He's one of their offensive playmakers, and now he's going to the bench. He checks out with 6 points. Inbound pass. Yost wide open in the corner for three. Drills it. He was wide open. Somebody needed to find him quick.
Yeah, they need to find him. He has 17 on the night. He's hit 5 trays tonight. You got to find that young man. You can't leave him wide open.
32-22. Back by 10. Arab down the floor. Campbell at the top. Right side, Taylor. Taylor to the top. Off the hands of Lynch. Chasing it down, Andrew Fortner. Taylor, good move inside, has it blocked by Ramsey. Good defense by Ramsey. And the Wildcats have it. Left side to Miller. Miller travels, and they will turn it over.
Yeah, tried that hesitation, stop and go move, and moved that pivot foot, turns it over, and that'll give the ball right back to the Arab Knights as Arab trails this one by 10 at 32-22 with 3:12 to go, third quarter.
Arab brings it down. Patrick Taylor. Taylor crossing half court. He'll hand to Fortner. Fortner back to Taylor. Taylor moving on the wing, pulls up, jumper. Got it. Good shot. Patrick Taylor keeping him in it.
Patrick Taylor getting his third bucket of the night from the free throw line, extended about 15 feet away. He has 6 points.
Down to 8. Trevor Diamond at the top. 2:44 to go in the quarter. Right side, Ramsey. Lawson comes out, challenges him. He'll give it to Hundley. Hundley looks left side, finds Diamond. Diamond fakes, back outside Hundley. Hundley, free throw line, jump shot for two, good. Hundley knocks it in.
Trent Hundley hasn't scored a lot tonight, hasn't had to, Barry. That's only his second bucket of the evening.
Andrew Fortner, baseline jumper, no good. Lawson with the rebound. He is tied up, and the jump ball will keep it with A-Rab.
Lawson and Ramsey there going after that rebound. Both of them had their hands on the ball. It's going to be a jump ball in the era in favor of A-Rab.
Brandon Tidmore checks back in. Zach Lynch will check out. A-Rab has it under their own basket. Matt Campbell gets it to Lawson. Lawson too far away from the basket. They work the ball around to the corner. Campbell driving, nothing there. At the top for three, no good. Missed by Taylor. Rebound and a foul on the rebound.
Josh Yost had the rebound. Brandon Tidmore came in trying to knock it away and commenced the personal foul. That's the 15th foul now against A-Rab here in the second half. The second on Brandon Tidmore.
2:09 remaining in the third. 10-point Wildcat lead, 34-24. Trevor Diamond dribbles up. Fortner on him. Gives it to Miller. Miller stopped the pass, drug his toe. He's caught for traveling. And the Wildcats want to talk it over. They've called a timeout. Let's take 1-2. 1:55 to go, third quarter. The Wildcats lead by 10. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on WAVU.
Coach Ronnie Stabler has seen his team turn the basketball over the last two possessions. Called a quick timeout there. As we go back to the action, the A-Rab Knights will have the basketball.
A-Rab getting some chances. They just can't take advantage the last couple of times down. They still trail by 10. Here they come again. Fortner running the offense. Right side, Fortner now takes it in the corner. He'll dribble back to the wing. Now he'll try to drive, can't do it. Back to the top, Campbell. Campbell moves to the right side. Down low, Lawson. He's going to be shoved, I believe, by Ramsey before the shot.
Yeah, they set that play up, had Lawson on the low block that time, and Ramsey, a hand in the back trying to push him away from the bucket. It's going to be called for the personal foul.
Chaz Rogers back in for Guntersville, and Heath Miller will go to the bench. 1:37 remains, third quarter. Inbound pass under the basket. They get it to Taylor in the corner. Taylor lobs it inside. Lawson, offensive foul is called as he runs into Sean Ramsey.
Tried to get a bit closer that time, and Ramsey, good position down low, and he just lowered his shoulder and ran over Ramsey. That's foul number 3 now on Michael Lawson, and the 16th foul against A-Rab. So Guntersville will shoot free throws on each foul the rest of the evening.
Number 3 on Lawson. He remains in. They got to have him in there right now. Trevor Diamond dribbling at the top. Pass right side to Yost. Yost on the wing, back to Diamond. Fortner guards him. He feeds it to Rogers. He's a cut inside. Rogers tried to stop and pass, but he's caught for traveling.
That's 3 times in a row, isn't it, Barry?
Sure is.
That Guntersville has been called for walking on their last 3 possessions when they could have added to the lead. They lead by 10. They've turned it over 3 consecutive trips.
With 1:06 to go in the third quarter. Fortner has it, goes around Hundley. Now he slows it down, gives to Lawson. Lawson across to Tidmore. Tidmore back out to the top, Taylor. Guntersville on defense. Moving around, Taylor. Taylor knocked away. Fortner will chase it down. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Fortner back out to Tidmore. Using a lot of clock. Tidmore moving on the wing. Bounce pass inside. Lawson double team. Goes up anyway. Banks it in for 2.
Yeah, he split the double team of Ramsey and Yost that time. Good strong move, Michael Lawson, for that bucket.
20 seconds remaining. Guntersville with the final shot. They lead by 8. Trevor Diamond holding it at half court. 15, 14, Diamond dribbling around. 12, 11, 10 seconds. 9, 8 seconds. Right side, Hundley. Baseline, no shot. 6, 5. Back to Diamond, and a whistle. Traveling is on Guntersville. A-Rab will get it with 4 seconds to go in the quarter.
4 consecutive trips now, Barry. 4 traveling calls in a row against this Wildcat team.
A-Rab want to get Sequin in time. The official says nope, not going to happen. You will not get to check in for the final 4 seconds. They get the ball to Taylor. 3 seconds. 2. Cross half court. He'll fire one from half court. Almost went in. And the quarter is over. Let's take a timeout after 3. Guntersville leads A-Rab by 8. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on WAVU.
If you thought the day
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcats.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunner.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Guntersville led this one 12-7 at the end of 1 at halftime. It was Guntersville 25, A-Rab 16. After an end of 3, it's Guntersville 34, A-Rab 26. As we go to the fourth quarter, the Wildcats have an 8-point lead, and they'll have the opening possession of the final quarter.
Heath Miller with it. Miller to Diamond. Trevor Diamond brings it across half court. We're going to use a lot of clock, you would imagine. Hunley takes it, right side moves, baseline, pulls up, takes a shot, got it. Hunley puts it in.
Nice move, Barry, by Trent Hunley. They just isolated him on the right side, and he used the glass to score his third bucket of the night.
10-point lead. Patrick Taylor backs it up near half court. Hunley guarding him. Left side to Campbell on the wing. Into the corner, and Brandon Tidmore. Tidmore bounce pass inside. Lawson goes up, misses the easy one. Rebound, Guntersville. Hunley down the floor, 3-on-2, hits Yost. Yost underneath, misses the layup. Miller puts it back in for 2, and Guntersville leads by 12.
Great offensive rebound that time. Guntersville just out-hustled A-Rab on that one as Heath Miller got the miss by Yost and put it back in.
Andrew Fortner on the wing, inside to Lawson for 2. It's good, and he is fouled.
Well, they own Sean Ramsey. A-Rab coming right back after that Guntersville layup, going down into their big guy, and that was Michael Lawson. Lawson on the evening with 11 points.
Ramsey's third foul, he checks out. Chris Nicholson back in. The free throw is missed. Nicholson gets the rebound. They'll give it to Hunley. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. Guntersville trying for back-to-back championship. Stolen. Fortner steals it to half court. He will lay it up. Missed the layup. Rebound Guntersville. Great defensive play. He stole the ball at the half court. Wide open layup. Too hard off the glass, and it bounced out. Guntersville with the ball. Trevor Diamond at the top. Left side Hunley. And that would have cut it to 8. Heath Miller with it. Miller dribbles back out to half court. Cross-court pass to Diamond. Under 6.5 to go.
Oh, man.
Down low, Hundley takes the pass, puts it in, and he is fouled.
I thought Chris Nicholson had missed him because Hundley got a pick, and he was wide open, screaming for the ball underneath the bucket, and he was wide open, laid it up, and the foul was on the Knights. He can complete a three-point play, but first we've got an ARAB timeout.
Let's take a timeout. 6:18 to go. Guntersville now leads 40-28. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on WAVU.
When it comes to tires,
2 commercials. Beecher.
Guntersville has their biggest lead of 12. They lead 48-28 after the ARAB timeout. Trent Hundley will try to complete the three-point play to give the Wildcats a 13-point lead.
He's got it. Hundley knocks it in. 41-28. Blake Sequin back in the game for ARAB, playing with 4 fouls. Right side to Taylor at the top. Campbell for 3 off the edge of the rim. Does not bounce in. Rebound Guntersville. Hundley quickly down the floor. Hits Miller down the left side. He'll slow it up. Miller to Yost. ARAB this time down, playing man-to-man. Yost driving around the top, throws it left side. Miller on the wing. Back to the top to Nicholson. Nicholson works the left side, hands to Hundley. Hundley kicks it right side. Yost fakes, dribbles back out to the wing. Yost to Diamond. 5:39 remaining in the game. Diamond over to Nicholson. At the top, Nicholson drives, looks right side, nobody there, back left side. Now he gives it to Hundley.
Guntersville using some clock. They've really spread the floor right now, Barry.
Hundley on the wing. Back over to Diamond. They have spread the floor. Look for some backdoor cuts and some screens set down low. Diamond at the top. Approaching the 5-minute mark in the game. Guntersville still leads with 13. Yost to Diamond. Diamond on the side, slips, gets the pass away in time though before he's called for traveling. Back to Diamond. And a foul is going to be called. Taylor reaching in.
And that'll send Trevor Diamond to the free throw line, as that's the 8th team foul against the Knights here in the second half. It will be 3 on Patrick Taylor. And Trevor Diamond at the line. He'll shoot the one in the bonus. Diamond has yet to put his name in the scoring column tonight.
Free throw is good. He'll get the bonus. It's now a 42-28 Guntersville lead. The lead by 14. Second free throw, made them both. Hitting the free throws down the stretch, quickly up the floor. Patrick Taylor on the wing to the top of the sequence. Over to Lynch. Lynch driving, baseline pull up, the little jump shot. Nice job, Lynch, putting it in for 2.
Zach Lynch now with 7 points on the evening. Little floater that time. Good touch from the baseline.
Pressure defense. Hundley, though, walks it up. Hundley to Nicholson. Nicholson, Lawson guarding him at the top. Needs to get rid of it. Finally does to Hundley. Hundley looks left side, finds Yost. Yost baseline all the way under. Misses the layup. Rebound and a foul on the rebound. That's going to be on Guntersville.
Kind of surprised that time at Yost. Josh Yost taking the ball to the basket. Kind of forced it that time. And then a foul was committed by Chris Nicholson coming over the back. And that'll be his 4th personal and the 4th team foul here in the second half against the Wildcats.
4:23 to go. Guntersville now leads 43-30. No pressure. Sequin dribbles up. Guntersville playing zone this time down. Taylor on the wing. And a whistle away from the basketball.
Got a push on one of the Guntersville players away from the basketball that time. Looks like it's going to go against Nicholson, and if it's on Nicholson, which it is, he's going to foul out of the game.
That is the case. He has fouled out. With 4:15 to go, Nicholson, one of the starters, out of the game.
And Barry, that play was away from the basketball. I didn't see it, but the official did, and Chris Nicholson is fouled out of the game.
Try to go inside to Lawson. He is fouled. Lawson was brought down to the floor.
Heath Miller is the one that brought him to the floor, but I think it was more Lawson tripping over the leg of Heath Miller, going after the basketball.
Sean Ramsey has checked in for Nicholson. That's the first foul on Miller. Inbound pass, Taylor. Taylor to the top. Jump shot. Campbell from the free throw line. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Lynch. Back up for two. Lynch with another basket.
Zach Lynch now with 9, doing a good job on the offensive glass to screen off the Wildcats and get the putback.
They cut it down to 11 with 3:51 to go in the game. In the corner, Miller dribbles out to the top. Taylor guarding him. Miller gets rid of it to Hundley. Hundley driving into the lane, still driving. Up for two, off the glass. Made it look easy as it rolls in.
Trent Hundley only scored 3 points in the first half there. He has 9 in the second half. He has a dozen.
Back up by 13. Taylor, free throw line, jumper for two, knocks it down. A-Rab staying in it, and they'll call a timeout. We'll take a timeout too. 3:24 left in the game. Guntersville leads 45-34. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on WAVU.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Championship game of the Marshall County Basketball Tournament. The Guntersville Wildcats trying to claim their second straight Marshall County crown. They lead this one 45-34. They'll have the basketball after the A-Rab timeout.
Full court pressure. A-Rab going to try to get a quick steal here. Inbound pass to Trevor Diamond. Sequin guarding him. Sequin playing with 4 fouls. Diamond brings it across half court. He's double teamed, gets the pass away to Yost. Guntersville spread the floor now. Driving right side, Yost on the wing. Cut off, back out to Hundley. About to go into the 3-minute mark. The 3:02. Diamond driving, and he slips. They're going to call a foul, but I think he slipped more than anything. He's had trouble tonight with the shoes or something because he has slipped 2 or 3 times.
Sequin's going to foul out of the basketball game. That's a tough way to foul out. Number 5 on Blake Sequin, and he finishes the game tonight with 6 points.
Yeah, at that case, I don't think it was a foul, just the wrong place. Diamond went to move, and he slipped, and he just happened to be near him, and he's called for the foul. Diamond's free throw is no good. Hundley tips it out. Rebound, A-Rab. Hundley almost came down with a rebound. A-Rab over to Taylor. Guntersville leads by 11. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. In the corner, Campbell. Campbell, cross court, Fortner. Left side to Taylor. Taylor over to Campbell. Campbell outside for 3. Off the rim, will not bounce in. Rebound Lynch. Up, he's fouled.
Lawson probably got away with one. It looked like he came over the back of Ramsey and was able to tip it to his teammate Lynch. And then Lynch, as he went back up with a shot, was fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot a couple here for the Arab Knights.
Lynch having a pretty good ball game, about to go into double figures if he can make one of these. He has 9, he has 10. As Brandon Tidmore checks in, they've cut the lead to 10. Michael Lawson goes out. He can cut it to 9 with this free throw. Made them both. 9-point game. Full court pressure. Diamond to Ramsey across half court. So easily broken. Ramsey to Diamond. 2.5 to go in the game. Diamond looks right side, finds Miller. Oh, he is bumped into. No fouls called. He'll give it to Yost. Yost back out to Diamond. Diamond near half court. Looks right side, finds Yost. 2:15 left. Yost dribbles around. At the top, double team, needs help and a foul. No! Traveling is called on Josh Yost.
Great defense that time by Taylor and Matt Campbell for the double team, forcing the turnover. And now quickly back in the game is Michael Lawson. We're about to go under 2 minutes. It's a 9-point basketball game as Arab tries to get back in this one.
Taylor to Fortner on the wing. Fortner driving, cut off, knocked out of his hands. Loose ball, turnover, Arab goes out of bounds.
Boy, that was a tough one right there. And we've got a timeout, Guntersville.
Let's take a timeout. 1:59 to go in the game. Guntersville leads 45-36. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on WAVU.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
59 to go, Marshall County Tournament Championship game. Guntersville up by 9, 45-36, and we got a whistle and a foul.
Quick foul, Andrew Fortner, as he bumps into Diamond. That took 2 seconds off the clock, and Diamond will go to the line, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, double bonus time now. That's the 10th team foul on Arab here in the second half.
He makes the first. 10-point game. This week, Guntersville scored 42 Monday, 41 Thursday. Now they're up to their biggest game of the week. They've scored 46. Second shot is good. In a hurry, Taylor crosses half court. Down by 11. Looks inside. Lawson is double teamed. Goes across court. Good pass. Campbell goes up. Makes the shot. He is fouled, and a possible three-point play.
Yeah, Heath Miller came over defensively, and that was a good move that time by Campbell to draw the contact from Miller. He hit the shot, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Nicely done that time down.
That's Matt Campbell's first bucket on the evening.
Darius Steger checks in. Sean Ramsey checks out. With a minute 47 to go in the ball game. Free throw is good. So a three-point play. 8-point game, 47-39. Inbound pass, Diamond quickly fouled. With a minute 45 left, he'll go down to the other end and shoot two.
That foul was committed by Matt Campbell, so it looks like, Barry, every time Guntersville gets possession of the basketball, there's going to be a quick foul now as Arab, hoping for some Guntersville misses, going to try to trade 2 for 3.
Diamond back at the line. The last one was called on Matt Campbell, only his second foul. Diamond's first shot is good. Just continue doing that. You can't lose. Lawson checks in. Sean Ramsey checks in. Second shot, made them both. That's all you got to do right there. Inbound pass, Patrick Taylor. Taylor down the right side, Hundley guarding him. To the top, Campbell for three. It's no good. Rebound knocked out. Campbell gets it back. Then there's a foul on Guntersville. Diamond called for the foul. That'll be 1-1 for Arab.
Now the thing that Guntersville don't want to do, Barry, is foul Arab, stop the clock and let them score points with the clock not running. And that time Trevor Diamond, after the ball was slapped away from Hundley and Matt Campbell came up with it, Diamond reached in and fouled Campbell, and he's right back at the line. He made one just moments ago.
1:35 remaining in the ball game. A 10-point Guntersville lead. He missed it. Rebound Guntersville. Oh, big miss Arab. Got to score each time down to stay in this one. No foul yet. Yost will bring it across half court. Still haven't fouled him. Gets a pass away to Steger. To Diamond. Diamond driving. Kicks it right side. Miller open. Not going to shoot. Back out to Diamond. 1:15 to go. Diamond driving into the lane. Kicks it left side to Hundley. Back outside to Yost. Over to Steger. Steger to Yost. About to go under 1 minute. Hundley is fouled with 1:04 to go.
Campbell's going to get that personal foul and will send Trent Hundley to the free throw line. Shooting two. Guntersville leading by 10, 49-39 with 1:04 to go.
Players getting set around the lane. Now Hundley at the line. 64 seconds left. No good. Shooting the bonus. He gets the second one coming up. It's Lawson comes back in for Arab. And once again, Sean Ramsey. Hunter Black also will be checking in. He comes in. Fortner goes out. Now Hundley's second free throw is coming up. Second shot, no good. Rebound Arab. They got to score this time. Hunter Black has it on the wing. Black feeds it inside. Good move. Spin move. Lays it up. Taylor lays it up for two. And the Knights call a timeout. We'll take a timeout. 54 seconds left. Guntersville now leads by 8. You're listening to the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on WAVU.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball, Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
Marshall County Gas, a proud sponsor of this community channel broadcast on Horizon Communications. Enjoy the game and make it a point to get out and support your local athletic programs. And remember, gas does it better, naturally.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Heath Miller just about to put the ball in play after the Arab timeout. That's the final Arab timeout tonight, and Miller will put it in play for the Wildcats.
Full court pressure. Diamond takes the inbound pass, and he will be fouled. He'll go down and shoot two. Guntersville up by 8 with 50.9 seconds left.
Patrick Taylor called for the push here in front of us. He's going to foul out of the basketball game with 50.9 seconds to go. Patrick Taylor, a good night for his basketball team. He had 10 points. So the Knights have two men who have fouled out of the game. Blake Sequin, who fouled out early in the fourth quarter, and Patrick Taylor, who just fouled out of the game.
Diamond back at the line. He's been there quite a bit here in the fourth quarter. He misses the free throw. He done well earlier. Not that time. He'll try the second one. That one rolls in. 9-point game. Arab needs a tray. Fortner to Black. Black at the top. Gives it to Andrew Fortner. Lost it. He'll chase it down. Dribbling around the top. Lawson picks up the loose ball. Hunley takes it away. Guntersville with a steal. Hunley breaks away. Lays it up. No good. Rebound. Arab. Nope. Guntersville has it now. Foul.
What great hustle by Trevor Diamond down there to come down with that loose ball, and then Hunter Black just took his legs out from under him, and that should just about do it now, Barry. Guntersville with a 9-point lead. Diamond back at the free throw line. It's a 3-possession game with 29 seconds, and if he hits one of these free throws, it's a 4-possession game.
It'll be, I would say, over for sure. It is. He makes the first. Looks like the Wildcats will move on and pick up their second straight Marshall County championship. Guntersville, they played in the finals 3 years in a row. They won 2 years ago, and they've lost the last 2 years to Guntersville. He makes them both. It's 52-41 Guntersville. Andrew Fortner on the wing, driving baseline, throws it up, no good. Rebound Guntersville. Yost has it. He'll finally be fouled. They finally called it anyway with 19.9 to go.
And Josh Yost, who, Barry, if you were going to have a player of the game, that young man would probably be the player of the game tonight. He had 17 points through 3 quarters. Hadn't scored in the fourth quarter, but he's about to go to the line. But he really gave his team a big lift in the first half with 14 of his 17.
Especially first quarter, came out hot for a while. He did not miss a shot. Had hit 3 threes in a row. He makes the free throw. It may be tough picking out an MVP for this team. A lot of players have had good games all week.
New players in the game. Philip Forrester in for the first time. Coranda Staten back in the game. Looks like Chaz Rogers in the game for Coach Ronnie Stabler as the celebration begins across the way.
He made them both.
With the Wildcat fans. Back-to-back tournament championships here.
19 seconds left. Guntersville leading at 54-41. Arab brings it up. Fortner walks across half court. They're just going to hold it, let the clock run down. Let this one end. So the Wildcats, 2 straight. Clock's down to 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3 seconds, 2. And this one is over. The Guntersville Wildcats, Marshall County champions, second year in a row. It's 54-41. The Wildcats make it 2 straight. But ARAB, they've been here for 3 years in a row, winning it 2 years ago and losing 2 years in a row to this Guntersville Wildcat basketball team.
Congratulations to Coach Ronnie Stabler and the Guntersville Wildcats, the 2006 Marshall County Tournament champions. They were led tonight by Josh Yost. Josh with 19 points on the evening. Also in double figures tonight for Guntersville, Trent Hunley had a big second half after only scoring 3 points in the first half, had 9 in the second half, 12 points for Hunley. Trevor Diamond got all 9 of his points in the fourth quarter as he made a lot of free throws down the stretch. 5 points tonight for Heath Miller, 2 points for Chris Nicholson, 2 points for Sean Ramsey, and a young man I want to point out, Barry, that didn't play any minutes in the Douglas game, but Coranda State in a big first quarter for him. He came in and gave his team a lift when they needed it. He ended up with 5 points tonight. For ARAB leading the way this evening, actually they had 2 young men with 11 points. Michael Lawson with 11, Zach Lynch with 11. Patrick Taylor had 10 this evening, 6 for Blake Sequin and 6 for Matt Campbell. And Guntersville wins the Marshall County Tournament Championship 54-41 over the ARAB Knights. So the Lady Knights of ARAB captured their 4th consecutive tournament championship earlier this evening with a 50-39 win over DAR. And the Guntersville Wildcats captured their 2nd straight boys championship with a 54-41 win over the ARAB Knights.
And go back earlier today, if you missed the games, JV girls, Boaz winning a championship, beating Albertville 36-26. In the JV boys game, Douglas beat Boaz 56-49. And again, the girls, ARAB won that one. Into the boys, Guntersville. So we had 4 different schools winning championships this week. And there's more basketball coming up next week. Don't forget, coming up next Tuesday, we'll have Albertville against Spain Park. That's next Tuesday. And I believe there's also a game Friday. I believe the Aggies play Scottsboro, so there's 2 games next week. And just now getting warmed up, we'll have an area tournament action also coming up in, I guess, about 2 weeks or so.
The basketball season begins to wind down with the Marshall County tournament, and that's followed quickly on the heels of the area tournament. Next week, Barry, the last week of regular season play before we go into area tournament play, and as looking forward to the regional down in Jacksonville, and then the Final Four down in Birmingham.
Right. So maybe we'll have some teams make it down to Jacksonville as well as Birmingham. We can bring those games to you. I guess that's going to do it for us. Game is over. Gunners will beat ARAB 54-41 to win the Marshall County Championship. So until next week, for Jeff Allen, I'm Barry Galloway, and have a good weekend, everybody.
This year, look forward to even better tournament in 2007 here at Snead State Community College. I want to thank all the folks at Snead State for putting on this tournament. Did a great job with that. Your all-tournament team for the Marshall County Varsity boys from Albertville High School, Levi Stevens. From ARAB High School, Michael Lawson. Also from ARAB High School, Blake Sigwin. From the Asbury High School Rams, Kyle Shadid. From Boaz High School, Zach Frazier. From Brimley Mountain High School, James Woolbright. From DAR High School, Josh Perkins. Also from DAR High School, Joseph Davis. From Douglas High School, Eric Brown. From Douglas High School, Jason Jones. From Guntersville High School, Heath Miller. From Guntersville High School, Trent Huntley. And from Guntersville High School, Josh Yost. Now the MVP of the 2006 Marshall County Varsity Boys Tournament from Guntersville High, Trent Huntley. And the coach of the year from the Guntersville High School Wildcats, Coach Ronnie Stapler. And now the presentation of the trophies for the Marshall County 2006 basketball tournament. The runner-up in the tournament this year, the Arab Knights, coached by Bob Hart. Congratulations to the Knights of Arab. And now the champions of the 2006 Marshall County Varsity Men's Tournament, the Guntersville High School Wildcats, coached by Ronnie Stapler. And we do want to thank the coach from Therapy Plus for being here and putting on and doing a great job here in the tournament. We couldn't have done this without them, so big hand for everybody from Therapy Plus.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
There's no better way to brighten up your day.
Hey Rob, how are you doing?
I'm fine, but I'm in a hurry. I've got to get to the cleaners before they close.
Not in Guntersville, not at Clean Right Cleaners. Now open 24/7 with an automated drop-off and pickup. Located at 2020 Gunter Avenue next to JJ's Hamburgers. You simply sign up, letting you know where your clothes are on the line. Use your PIN number, which is the last 4 digits of your phone number, or you can use the barcode that's on the email.
Wow, that's high tech. I can't wait to use it.
Clean Right Cleaners, now open in Guntersville 24/7, and in Arab, Clean Right Cleaners. We care about you and your clothes.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.